Good morning, folks. Here we are, just entering Redcliffs. So we're going to pass through Redcliffs. The idea is today is to head out to Murray Sunset National Park. So we're going to go and check out Rocket Lake, have a bit of a look around there. Hopefully have a look at the Nowingi gypsum hopper. But we'll see what it's like. Might be pretty sketchy out there with all the rain we've had. So yeah, pretty cool today. Currently probably about 14, I guess. Looking for a top of about 17. Bit of patchy cloud. Really foggy this morning, but that started to lift, thank God. What else? No, that's about it really. So we've got we're going to head straight out along the highway. Little teardrop camper. Head out along the highway till we get to not quite as far as Nowingi, and then I want to sort of cut in off-road. I want to go past, there's a solar farm out there, which is a little bit different, so it's not photovoltaic. So it's one that uses mirrors to focus energy onto a like a energy capture device. It sort of heats up, generates electricity that way, I believe. Anyway, I wouldn't mind having a bit of a sticky beak at that, because that looks pretty interesting. I don't know how close we can get to it. I don't think I'll be able to put the drone up there, because they'd probably frown upon that, I would think. But anyway, we'll see what we can see and take it from there. So yeah, we'll cruise past that, check out the solar farm, head out that road, which will sort of take us into Murray Sunset. Hopefully get to the gypsum hopper, then yeah, get to Rocket Lake, have a bit of a break there, have some lunch, and cruise on back. So hopefully be a good day. Haven't had a chance to ride the bike for a while. It's been pretty ordinary weather, pretty windy, fair bit of rain around the place. Yeah, so not the best. So today it's about as good as it's going to get this time of year, I think. Anyway, I'll bring you out later on, eh? Bit of stored drain there. Southwest Angle Road I'm turning onto. So Ray Jams or something. But I don't know, I can't really get in close. Should be right in here. There you are. there you go. That's pretty interesting. So you got all these mirrors, focus the light up onto those, whatever they might be up there. They're bright as shit, I can tell you, as you'd expect. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers. I'm not sure how much energy it generates. I'll put it up on the screen if I find that out. So there's 2 solar farms here. There's this one here, which is obviously a different kind of technology, and then you've got the one closer to Redcliffe, probably around Yappool, you know, which is your standard sort of photovoltaic, you know, sort of panels that you would find on top of your house, I guess. So I know someone who works out there as an electrician, so. Oh yeah, there you go. A bit different to the norm. So we've got a few k's to smash out on this gravel road. There we go, guys. A couple of skippies. Well, that looks nice and sandy, doesn't it? We might drop the old pressures, I reckon. See how that goes. Makes a bit of a difference or not. Okay, so we've had a brief stop, check the tyre pressures, dropped them a little bit. So this is the boundary track, so Murray Sunset National Park. Yeah, here we go. Cool. Let's get into it. Pretty cool track already. Got some whoops, got some sand. We've seen some kangaroos. Oh, is that a fox or something? Looks like a fox. Maybe long gone. Holy shit, that was slippery. That's some kangaroos over in the paddock. Stay there, guys. Oh, there we go. Mr. Emu. Oh, there's Meridian Road. Right. Henschke track, which so double tank track turns into the Henschke track. Henschke, I think, is the family that used to run this place as a cattle station or sheep station or something. Yeah. Nowingi line track. So this will take us down to where the hopper is. Well, there you go. That's the Nowingi Gypsum Works hopper. So apparently the story is that so they used to mine gypsum out here. There was I think a railway truck that came out here, and yeah, it'll get loaded from this hopper. Pretty cool. I don't know how old it is, but it's just sort of sitting here, just rusting away. Let's head to Rocket Lake, eh? So I think we just follow the Nowingi line track until we hit Rocket Lake track and follow that, obviously. Right, nice little sand hill over there. you going, guys? You still with me? Not bored shitless yet? I'm going to slow down so I can talk to you. Camera gear. So I've got the DJ Osmo Action 4. Just pretty much running it with, what would you say, default settings. And for audio, in-helmet audio, commentary, whatever, I've got a DJI mini mic, I think it's called. Which is kind of stuck to the top of, what would you say, I'll show you later, too hard to describe. Anyway, I'm not entirely convinced about it. I think the audio is a little bit muffled. I don't find there's a lot of, well, obviously there's not a lot of room inside your helmet, so I kind of struggle to put it around near my mouth. One of the issues with that was obviously the audio being overblown, and you're not being able to turn the gain down enough so that the audio doesn't clip. That's where I came in. So we just need to look out for the Rocket Lake trap. Yeah, so the audio tends to clip, particularly when you get above, 70, 80, 100 k's an hour. The amount of noise in the helmet from wind and bike noise and whatever, it just clips. So, it's almost, in my view, well, I struggle to hear it and understand, and I'm the one that kind of said it. I'm the one that's responsible for the commentary. So that's yeah, a bit of a struggle. So one of the things which I find really, really surprising about the DJI is that when you run a wireless mic, you can only turn the gain down to -12, I believe. But if you're running a wired mic setup, you can turn it down to -20. Now, if they offered that figure on the wireless mic, I think that'd be a hell of a lot better. So, I don't know, I'm contemplating, I don't know, do I just ditch the audio altogether? Because really, when I'm riding, I'm kind of concentrating. I'm not thinking about, conversation that, you guys might find informative or fucking entertaining. So yeah, either ditch that and just do like a voiceover commentary, and just sort of, when I'm parked up, having a break or whatever, talk to the camera then, directly to the camera. Or do I actually invest some more money in getting a DJI wired mic and then trying to fit it somewhere inside the helmet, and then you've got the issue of, you're out and about, it starts to rain, then your action camera is not actually waterproof because you got a lead plugged into the side of it. This is a shit track, a lot of corrugations here. Not that I intend to be out riding the rain too much, but now sometimes you just can't help it. Yeah, so that's a bit of a dilemma I'm having at the moment. this might be it. Rocket Lake Campground. That's the one we're looking for, folks. Looks like a bit of a sandy track. One thing about the rain, I guess, is compressed the sand a little bit. That's not too bad. I think is on this weekend. I think this weekend or last. What be this weekend? There's no cars coming the other way, hey? It's a cool track. Cool track, man. Look at the view. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Put on that Wait. Jesus Christ. There we go. Rocket Lake Campground. Nobody here. So we've got a long drop toilet over here. The unique malleefowl. I just love coming somewhere where there's no other person, you just got the place to yourself. Something really, I don't know, it's good for the soul, I reckon. Or am I just a weirdo? Should be some water in here, you would think. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice big huntsman down there. Yeah, well, look at that. It hasn't moved yet. Don't know. Anyway. Those clouds aren't looking real flush, are they? Bike's going good. Bike's going very well. What's it done now? 1200 k's. So how are we going, guys? So having a cup of coffee. For lunch I'm having some tiny teddies and a banana, which seen better days by the look of it. But I thought I'd break out the camera just to show you what's happening here. So, excuse me while I eat the tiny teddies. So this is the camera, DJI Action 4. What are they up to now? 5 Pro or something like that, I think. This is the adhesive chin mount I've got for the camera. It's an Amazon special, I think I've mentioned that before. It's got a safety tether just in case that chin mount decides to come off. I don't think it will, but you never know. I like the fact that these obviously click on here, easy on, easy off. And this is the microphone. It's a wireless mic. So pretty simple to run, operate. Battery is amazing, so actually I might turn that off. So amazing battery life. I've had it going all day. Particularly like the Lake Victoria trip that I did. That was pretty much an all day ride, and yeah, uses very little battery. Only thing is, if you do turn your camera off, you've got to obviously turn this back on. Remember to do that. So where I have it in my helmet is that I've actually got a little the magnet that comes with the microphone. It just clips up here. So it doesn't obstruct my vision or anything like that at all. Obviously when I've got my visor open, yeah, it's pretty exposed to the wind, so not too good, but the visor fully down, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I just kind of found, really, there was no room in here to stick it, so probably not the best solution. Don't know, but obviously the wide mic is a little bit more compact than that, so maybe it would fit in here where my mouth goes. Also got an older GoPro camera. I had it on the handlebars last trip I did out to Lake Victoria, but yeah, I didn't find the footage particularly worthwhile. So here it is here. So it's a GoPro Hero 7 Black. Not a bad camera. The reason I upgraded cameras was, yeah, for the wireless microphone capability. So this is, yeah, great camera. Good footage. I've never had it overheat. I always take videos in 1080p anyway, so you know, it's not like it's trying to do 4K or it's a 4K this camera. I think it is. Particularly when I've got this on. Yeah, it's pretty good at drowning out the the wind. I've got one for this camera as well, but kind of haven't had a need to use it. So yeah, so stick this on the side of the road, I guess, get some shots. I took one this morning. I'll be interested to see whether it's worthwhile doing again or not. Yeah, people that you know, do YouTube videos and set the camera up and then go back and ride past it, go back, pick up the camera and just do that constantly all day just for the shot. That's commitment, because I couldn't be bothered doing it. Anyway, what else? Oh, and this is the drone I've got. So this was the original DJI Mini, Mavic Mini. So that's it there. A good little drone. Doesn't have obstacle avoidance, so it's got to be something to be careful of. The other thing it doesn't do is you know, track your subject. So, you know, I can't use it. I can't put it up in the air, have it track me on the motorbike. So it's good for taking scenic shots. Particularly interested in the Neo 2. That seems like quite a versatile little thing. Video footage would be on par, or if not better than this one. Much more capability in terms of tracking, all that sort of stuff. You don't need a you know, a joystick for it. Yeah, pretty amazing, really. So there you go. What else can I tell you? I haven't done anything further to the bike yet, but no, it's going really, really well. Do I regret buying it? No. Do I find it underpowered? No, I don't. Do I find the suspension? This is something that, for me, the suspension is absolutely fine. I weigh 70 kilos, so clearly there's not a lot of weight there to actually make the suspension work even harder. So it tends to be comfortable, capable. I don't hit, you know, the whoops too hard. I don't try and jump it. I mean, you can see for yourself what sort of riding I do. Mostly cruising around. So absolutely perfect. Getting used to the seat height. So I'm 70 kilos. I'm also like 5'6.5", 5'7", so a bit of a short ass. Getting used to the height. One thing about the soft suspension in the back, you know, it compresses a little bit so you can get my toes down. Would I lower it? No, I wouldn't. Yeah. I guess if I ever saw the need to upgrade the suspension, maybe I'd have to consider lowering it then. Just because the seat height would be so much higher. But anyway, that's not on the agenda, so not even worth thinking about at this point in time. Does it cruise on the highway okay? Yes, it does. What else? Brakes are fine. I really, really wish the ABS would turn off and stay off when you want it to. Because so what, every time I pull up and I turn the bike off and then I start it up again and take off, I think, ABS, I haven't turned it off again. That is just endlessly frustrating, I find. I know the KTM, is it the KTM? I think the CF Moto as well, 450 MT, I think it stays in the setting that you had it in. When you turn the bike off, turn it back on, it's still in the same settings. That's just so much better. Because nothing worse running up to a corner and slamming on the back brake to do a bit of a, you know, lock it up and get around the corner when ABS is on. So apart from that, no, bike's brilliant. Like it. What else? That's about it, I think. So I shall continue. I'll eat my banana have another coffee, and maybe put the drone up, see how we go, have a bit of a play, and then we'll go for a ride out and check out the lake, which is not actually a lake, dry lake. Might be some water in it with all the rain. Oh, here comes a car. Yeah. Walking along, someone's coming in. I better turn this camera off. There we go. Oh. So it was interesting. Had a couple of guys rock up on their DRZs. They were from Adelaide, so they're taking a long weekend to come out to Murray Sunset. Staying in Oyen tonight and then going on to Rainbow. Have a look for some trucks around there. So pretty good, guys. Where am I going, mate? One of them, I think his name is Gary from memory. He's got a YouTube channel, so I'll check that out. And he bought his DRZ brand new. It's now done 50,000 Ks on it. So, you know, that's pretty good going.